Oh man, I have legitimately no idea what to play on this game today. I guess I guess I'll play some battlegrounds for a little bit at least. Gotta do it eventually, right? Yo, WAP, what's up, man? First in? Hey, WAP. Since we got a big fat load of nothing today for this game, there's a chance we play Rocket League later. Or perhaps a little bit of Minecraft. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Which would be pretty unorthodox for a Wednesday, but let me tell you, man. Not much going on in the contest right now, dude. Not much going on. I'll probably run some battlegrounds for a minute, but what's up, Zemo? So yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, I can't hear. We shall see. Samir, what's up? First 10. This guy. Welcome in, guys. Did I see the future of Eldermarks? Did they make an announcement on him? I know they said they were keeping him around like a while ago, but did they make another thing? Oh my gosh, there is another. Let's read this together. We got a dev diary, like just barely actually. In this dev diary, I want to address the recent Spider-Woman balance update along with other recent game changes and the valid concerns raised by the community. The goal is to provide transparency, acknowledge where we fell short, and outline how we're working to find a middle ground that respects not only the health of the game, but also your trust in us. Part of restoring that trust is having the accountability to come forth and say, we missed the mark. We are very aware that September was not our best month. Some of the issues were outside of our control, like services we depend on going offline. However, most of the problems were our fault, and we know we need to be better. We're currently building that general compensation package for you that we promised due to the connection issues that started last month. We're hoping to have this to you by Friday and think you'll be pleased with the contents. Brother, they're having a live stream on Friday. Like, they're going to have drops and stuff probably being distributed. I wonder if the game can handle it. I guess we'll find out. Or we could get compensation part 2. We're committed to making Marvel Contest of Champions a premium experience where every summoner feels heard, valued, and respected. Also, I'll catch up on chat in a minute. I'm just reading it. At your convenience, please read through the in-depth attached dev diary. Ooh, boy, there's a PDF. Okay. Where'd it go? I just clicked on it. Oh, it wants me to save it? I guess I could. Or I could just go to the website? No? Oh, that's a lot of reading, boys. It's alright, I'll read you a story. Everybody kick back. Here, let me zoom it in for y'all. Greetings, summoners. Do you guys want me to read this in Karate Mike's voice? I can do that. Also, happy birthday, WAP. Appreciate you, man. Heck yeah, Samir. I'm glad I'll have a you and WAP if we switch to Rocket League. Alright, here we go. Greetings, summoners. Marvel Contest of Champions has had its doors open for over 3,945 days. Nah, I can't. I can't, like, keep that demeanor up the whole time. Props to Karate Mike for doing it. Needless to say, the 30 in September of 2025 ended up in a highlight of the contest. I mean, they're just saying September. Yeah, might be a little more than that, but whatever. Take our wins. Today, we want to address the recent Spider-Woman balance update, recent game changes, and the valid concerns raised by the community. Our goal is to provide transparency, blah, 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 outline how we're working to find a middle ground that respects not only the health of the game, but also your trust in us. Accountability to come forth and say we missed the mark. Cool. We do read and listen to all of it. You guys think they saw my snarky video on the Spider-Woman balance? I wonder. We stated that Spider-Woman's update was intended to address her defensive threat, but the changes outlined also have a large impact on her offensive capabilities. It's almost like that was actually their true intention, like I said multiple times. This disconnect between our stated goals and the proposed adjustments was a significant oversight. We understand this caused rightful confusion and frustration, especially for players who invested in her. This change substantially reduces her offensive utility, which doesn't align with the focus we communicated. This impacts the player experience in negative ways we did not intend. A key goal is keeping Marvel Contest of Champions fair, fun, and competitive. Really? It is, huh? Keeping it competitive. Well, you don't do a good job at that. Maybe if you're spending, it's competitive among spenders. Our balance program is a cornerstone of this commitment, which is why we make balance changes in January. Anyway, allowing us to adjust champions who are significantly overperforming to ensure a healthy meta, or underperforming so they see usage across the contest. Although we're going to delay these changes for champions that are underperforming, so by the time we actually buff them, better champions will be out that you'll use instead. Spider-Woman's performance, particularly her defensive output, was identified as exceeding her intended thresholds. If you fought her on Node 42 in Alliance War, you know just how terrifying she can be in the right scenario. While we strongly stand by the need for balance changes to maintain long and short-term game health, we recognize the execution of this one wasn't up to our standards. So what's the plan? To be entirely candid, there was a breakdown in our internal process for the Spider-Woman update. The changes were implemented through the proper channels, but this process revealed opportunities for improving the approval framework internally. The current process led to a lack of clarity and inadequate communication to you, which was a mistake, and we can take full responsibility for it. That's kind of a head scratcher. I don't feel like it's that hard to... I said this plenty of times. Just run it by all of your content creators. I guarantee every single one of them would have told you it was a stupid idea. After taking all of this in, we are going to be adjusting Spider-Woman's update to better align with our goals. While keeping the identity of Spider-Woman intact on offense, we will still be removing Ensnare from her kit, as we feel the general ability accuracy reduction is what makes her unhealthy on defense. However, alongside this removal, while her fumble is active, her opponent will not be able to evade. One thing to note on this, since her fumble is a severe debuff, this makes her an even stronger and more reliable evade counter. Cool. That was kind of a point I made. I was like, I don't care if you get rid of Ensnare, but give her something to counter evade. So that's good. A key point here is that we won't reverse every unpopular decision just because it's controversial. Oh, this feels a little combative. If we believe it's ultimately the right call for the game's overall benefit, in this scenario, based on your feedback and after careful review, we believe we could have chosen a better course of action. And it would be stubborn on our part to double down on this instead of taking the time to reevaluate and course correct to a better outcome. Based on your feedback, but then... Okay, yeah, okay. Further adaptive event quest updates. Heck yeah, guys. Holy cow, Vega left the content creator program? That's crazy. Yeah, I did not see that. Is there a post somewhere about that, Zemo? Also, what's up, James? Okay, for last month... Wait, this is like not a new entry, right? This is... Okay, it's not. Last month... Man, this is juicy, you guys. We launched our adaptive event quest. After it was live for about a week, it was clear we needed to make an immediate update. Even though, like, again, just run your content creators through this. Isn't that what they're there for? I guarantee they all would have told you that it was dumb. We said that we would be significantly reducing the health and attack values in both Classic and Elder difficulties, as we didn't realize the scope in which our casual players utilize the event quest as their main source of gameplay. Well, yeah, you content starve us for days. We got nothing this week. Like, come on, man. We cut the values by about 30%, which is a significant... That's actually crazy. It's like, yeah, we made this hard. We didn't realize how many people actually played the event quest, which I don't understand, but okay. We cut the values by about 30%, which is significant margin for an emergency update. And while we believe we landed in a solid spot, for Elder difficulty, with there only being one difficulty for Classic, we feel it was not enough for some of our casual players. I completely agree. I know some people still didn't want to do the Elder difficulty. With the upcoming event quest on October 8th, you'll see the following changes. We will be reducing the health of defenders in Classic mode even further. To be honest, guys, Classic mode was a cakewalk. I'm actually surprised they were doing that. But whatever. We'll be launching an Elder difficulty for Cavalier and Thronebreaker players. Oh boy. Why are we doing the prestige and adaptive stuff? Maybe they'll explain it down below. But why? Like what? Why do we need a... Okay. Okay. Isn't this the... Sorry, no, this is stupid. Isn't this the whole point of the prestige change? So it'll adapt to your skill level? Why do we need to implement a new, like, level? Whatever. Our goal here is to make Classic an approachable event quest experience where you can experience the monthly story of Marvel Contest of Champions without feeling like you need to stay hyper engaged to enjoy your session. That's also a point I made before they made the EQ change. I was like, some people just like the event quest to give them something to do and take any champion they want in and just like go to town. We want to add an Elder difficulty for lower progression players who want to push and challenge themselves further than their current roster might suggest they can go, and the addition of Elder for these players means more challenge as well as the potential for more rewards. We have also heard the wave of feedback loud and clear that for our Valiant players, requiring a Classic run simply feels like busy work on the way to Elder. It's hard to disagree with this sentiment. We have full intentions to allow Valiant players to bypass Classic in the near future. Thank you, Kabam Almighty. Oh, there's a however. This requires additional engineering work that we don't currently have the capacity to support due to other features already in progress for this year. So unfortunately, we won't be able to make this happen immediately, but we're targeting early next year for when we will be able to add this feature. Do keep in mind, while this is a few months away, Classic should move much quicker now due to the further reduction in health across the maps. Yeah, that's okay. I'm a little bit annoyed because the energy draw just to get through Classic, but at least you only need to do it one time. Oh boy. He put a post on his YouTube feed? Dang. Maybe I'll have to go watch his video on it. That might not be a bad idea, Zemo. Yeah, Classic difficulty, whatever. Yeah, okay. So they made... Yeah, this is... I don't get this. Why are we adding, like, extra complicated things to implement? Like, you just said you don't... Like, you can't implement the change immediately so that you don't have to clear Classic as a Valiant player, but you also want to restructure it, right? So that there's an Elder difficulty for Cav and Thronebreaker. Isn't that the whole point of adaptive prestige? Like, difficulty? Is that if you are in that threshold or a certain class, it's going to adapt to that? I don't understand. Okay. Because it doesn't say, like, they're just letting Cav and Thronebreaker do Elder difficulty. They're launching an entirely different kind of difficulty? I don't know, man. That's kind of wordy. Okay, let's see what the Elder's Marks stuff is. To round out this September Dev Diary, we have to talk about energy and Elder's Marks. Elder's Marks. As you know, we had intentions to overhaul the energy economy to maintain pacing and so that you will give us more money. And make different modes of gameplay feel more meaningful than they have been. Nah, when we communicated our plan to pivot, we said that we had taken your concerns about the Elder's Marks removal to heart and were reevaluating. We took a lot of time to consider all possible options, and ultimately we're happy to be able to tell you that Elder's Marks will be staying and will act as the exclusive entry into competitive ranked battlegrounds. Now, Elder's Marks will no longer be directly purchasable for units. However, you can convert 15 energy into 90 Elder's Marks at any time in an unlimited fashion. To save you the math, here's a quick outline on what the change will look like. Okay, roughly. Okay, cool. We wanted a proper way to distinguish between ranked and unranked battlegrounds entry queues. Surprise, unranked battlegrounds matches will be launching alongside Season 34. Will cost 5 energy per round, and will match you with your opponent based on the size of your roster. It'll be interesting to see if that matchmaking actually works. We feel this update is long overdue and will give summoners with smaller rosters an avenue to play the mode without being forced to match against accounts much larger than their own, effectively boxing them out from engaging with the game mode in a way that feels fair and fun for them. I mean, yeah, this is how a lot of people feel. Tons of people will come into my stream and they're like, dude, I just matched against a guy with 24 rank 4s. What does the game expect me to do there? My only concern is like, it'll be interesting to see what rewards unranked and what rewards ranked will yield. So we'll have to see. To ensure this doesn't happen again, we're implementing stricter oversight for important game updates. This includes enhanced internal review processes to ensure all adjustments align with our design philosophy and receive proper approvals. Improved pre-release testing to confirm changes match their intended purpose. Dude, I'm telling you, just let your content creators give like a once over to these. Like they would catch it instantly. Like the most flaws, like 90%, I feel like. These steps are already in motion and we're committed to seeing this through moving forward. Just because, you know, they played the game a ton. Probably more than the devs, honestly, because a lot of them do it for a job or a large part of their income. And like they have a pulse on the community a lot probably better than Kabam does. We are very aware that September was not our best month. This is like the 4th time they've said that. At least they're owning up to September not being their best month. We'll just completely ignore any other month, though, that has had abject failures. Some of the issues were outside of our control. Like services we depend on going offline, then get better services. However, most of the problems were our fault, and we know we need to be better. Also, dude, the way they're like wording this, like doomers, that compensation might be pretty meaty, you guys. I would not be surprised if there's something like jaw-droppingly good in there. We're currently building that general compensation package for you. I think you'll be pleased with the contents. Titan Nexus incoming, I promise. If that happens, we're opening it. If we get a Titan Nexus. We have a lot of updates and surprises to share with you on October 3rd. One of which I'm personally extremely excited for. And even more surprises during our upcoming Summoners Fest. Whether you'll be there in person or watching at home, we want this to be a time of celebration in the contest, where every summoner is proud to spend their time in the battle realm and walks away feeling excited and hopeful for the future. We don't want our players to feel frustrated or like their time, money, and feelings aren't valued. Hey, you know what? I mean, a lot of these changes are positive, I think. I just hope they can keep walking the walk. They can sure talk the talk, you know? It's like, now show me. You know what I mean? That's kind of where my thoughts are. Dude, Epoch Titan Nexus would be so goated. If it's a Titan Nexus, you will not say a bad word about this game for a month straight. I might. Dude, I'm pretty optimistic. I would not be surprised if there was some sort of Titan Nexus. I'm not even joking, guys. I don't want to get all your hopes up or something, but this is like a big whoops, our bad kind of statement. And fingers crossed, and assuming they've learned anything about the MCOC community, if the compensation is lackluster, oh boy, will it be worse if they had never... It would have been better if they would have never sent it out. Like, you can't, in my opinion, right? You can't choke this compensation package. Now, when there's been, like, they mentioned September, there's been tons of negativity this entire year, okay? There's no way like, they have to over-deliver. That's what I'm saying. If the compensation is bad, like, that's gonna suck. Like, people will pick up their pitchforks, man. Watch this hype it up and it's some revives. No way, it's just revives. But I do think they need to over deliver. It's a critical time. You have a bunch of sales coming up, stuff like that. You gotta be good guy Kabam. You gotta be, man. Okay, bluntly, we aren't proud of the product we've put out on the field the past few months. We apologize for this, and we're going to be taking steps to ensure we get back on track and make the best game possible for you, like we always say we want to do. The reality is, we can't promise you that every decision we make is going to hit the mark, and that there aren't going to be any more mistakes. That would be a ridiculous promise. But what we can promise is that every decision we make is what we feel is best for the game and its long-term future, and for our players. We feel confident that, dude, you know, this is kind of like a semantics thing, and it's probably nothing, but kind of, this sentence bothers me a little bit. What we can promise is that every decision we make is what we feel is best for the game and its long-term future. And then only after that, they add on, and for our players. Oh yeah, also them too. Am I the only one who is reading too much into that? It's kind of like a double speak. It's like, oh yeah, no, we hear you. We want to make this game the best. So, you know, we can make money and secure its long-term future. But we don't want to, oh yeah, you know what? We also want to make the game good for you guys too. You guys too. Make sure to put the players in there. It's, I mean, this is all ridiculous PR speak. This has probably been mulled over by a couple lawyers. I'm not even joking. Like, this is how things like this go. Probably reworded multiple times too. But that, dude, I don't know why. That just kind of gets me, right? It's like, yeah, we're going to make all the decisions we want to if we feel it's the best for the game, not if we feel it's the best for the players, just the game. It might be. Just, I know. I just feel like in like a message like this, you want to really like brown nose it, for lack of a better term. I know it's not that big of a deal, and like honestly, you can't read too much into any of this because it's all words and its actions speak louder than words, right? So it's all going to depend on what they actually do in the following months. Anyway, we feel confident that the outcome of everything discussed in this dev diary is landing in the best spot for the future of the game. We're committed to making Marvel Contest of Champions a premium experience where every summoner feels heard, valued, and respected. The Spider-Woman update was a learning moment for us. And we're already using it to strengthen our processes. See, here's what I don't get, dude. This game has been around for 10 years plus. We've had so many buffs and nerfs come and go that I think we're met with the exact same amount of negativity as the Spider-Woman nerf. You know what I mean? Like, or like the Serpent, like when they didn't like nerf him in any way. That was extreme. Like, people were extremely vocal about that. If they weren't reevaluating their process, as they say, during that, like, it took them this long? Man. Whatever. Thank you for taking the time to read this, or have it read to you by your favorite streamer. Thank you for sticking with us. Until next time, we'll see you in the Battle Realm. No comments. Well, that was kind of interesting. It's definitely PR speak. I think positive changes, though. Again, my point, I thought Ensnare was probably too powerful, and I thought it was okay to let Spider-Woman keep her evade counter, which is what happened, so I'm happy with that. The Elder's Marks thing will be interesting. I'm intrigued as to what the ranked and unranked rewards are going to be. So jury is still out on the Elder's Marks thing, but I think being able to, if you ever have like free energy before you go to bed, convert those into Elder's Marks is probably a net positive, which is cool. And then, yeah, who knows what this means? Improving their internal review. Hopefully that means just like, yeah, you know, we'll actually test it. It seems like sometimes they don't. Yeah, that was it's kind of spicy. Breaking news. Also, welcome anyone who's joined the stream in that meantime. I was reading like crazy. Yeah, I think that's true, Walrus. Yeah, Zemo, I read it, but I think you had a typo, so I don't know what you're actually trying to communicate there. You guys, you can read? Oh my gosh. Dude, it's like, they're like a multi-million-dollar company, you know what I mean? Like, they should have had a review and like rebalancing like flow chart that they should have been using for a long time now. I guess it took them like 10 plus years to finally be like, oh yeah, whoop. Gotcha. I did mention that, but then I also said it looks like the wording is like they're making it borderline like it's a different own thing. It didn't say like unlocking Elder difficulty. It was like adding an Elder difficulty for Thronebreaker and Paragon or whatever. I don't know. This game was built to scam you because you don't feel like reading? I don't blame you. I'm almost out of breath just reading that entire novel. What do you guys think? Do you think, I think those are like A+ changes. I'm glad they're doing the Spider-Man, the Spider-Woman change like that. Like I said, that was one of the suggestions that I had for her when we were discussing it on stream like a week ago. Although I still think my buff idea was better though, that I made a video about. Change literally nothing. Oh, I felt that way this entire time, Walrus. I've said multiple times on stream, like, guys, if you're those people in the comments or the forums that are flaming Karate Mike, please don't. I guarantee you he actually cares about the player base because he loves this game as much as we do and has played it for a very long time. He is just the unfortunate victim of his circumstances. He does not develop the game. It's the definition of don't shoot the messenger, you know? But yeah, Karate Mike's a great guy. He is a Denver Broncos fan, which is a little bit of a bummer. So, like, you can definitely call him out for that, but nothing else. Yeah, Samir, there were a lot of nodes. Like, the Scourge nodes get really wordy. Like, there are some of them, I would just read the Scourge node, see that, like, the opponent can get regen, and then I was like, cool, I'll just use Count Nefaria and ignore everything else. It's a good strat, Samir. I have 70 to 20. I know, it could have been bigger too, Spidey. I wish it would have been. Hey, I am completely happy with it, Wolverine. You know what? I'm all for inconsistent game decisions if it benefits the player. Just because he's sending the message. I mean, it's like, you guys, he's like, Karate Mike is not sitting there in an office somewhere, typing it out, and then just like clicking send. Stuff like that has to go through lawyers. That has to be approved generally by like a community managing team. Like that goes through a lot of different people. It's not like Karate Mike runs the game and calls the shots. There are much bigger fish behind the scenes. And he's just tasked with the unfortunate job of trying to clean up their mess. Hey, yeah, Wolverine. You know what? I'll take it. Maybe this marks like the start of like an MCOC renaissance of sorts, you know? That is definitely that's cool. I'm glad that like voices were heard. I think a big heavyweight factor is probably that you actually had like Seaton and Legacy making videos on stuff like that. Just like all the big MCOC YouTubers. Also the like handful of devs that watch my live stream. I know who you are. You're cursing me to not get Spider-Ham, which is devious. I actually don't know who Pinwheel is. Should I know who that is? But yeah, I never browse the forums unless it's like to look at a change. I just know Karate Mike. Like, you can just tell he's a good guy. He guys, he means no malicious, and he has no malicious intent towards the player base, I promise. I've spent many a time in a Brian Grant stream to know that like the kind of person Karate Mike is. Do we know who Mike answers to? I mean, maybe not like his direct like team, but ultimately, if you really want to point fingers, point them at Netmarble. That's ultimately the culprit. Netmarble to Kabam is what Activision is to Call of Duty. They don't really care that much about the game itself. They just care about their bottom line and juicing the player base for all their money that they can. Wait, Wolverine, so did Vega get kicked to the curb, or did he like decide to leave? Or was it I'm deciding to leave so that you don't kick me to the curb? Does he discuss that at all? But yeah, ultimately, like, the people we need to get mad about, and unfortunately the people that will never care about us getting mad, are guys in suits that don't even really know the game that we play. And they just hand people a number and say, make this much money by the end of the year, or we're shutting the game down. Okay, so he just chose to leave. Gotcha. It is an interesting, like, I'm surprised. It sounds like a lot of the changes, like, are positive ones. I don't... That's interesting. Does he give his reason for leaving? Like, how in-depth does he go on to it? Maybe I'll watch it on stream. I don't know if he'd be okay with that, though. I don't want him to, like, copyright smoke me or something. Yeah, I know the developers play the game, but, like, they're beholden to bigger powers. That's the point I'm trying to make. Dude, 1,000 7-star shards for free? Don't mind if I do. I guess we'll go play Battlegrounds. There's, well, actually, hold on. I think I'm close to, yeah, let's just get the next 4-star milestone really quick, and then our energy will recoup enough to run, like, a battleground or something. To be fair, he probably can't watch, like, he can only probably mention so much, because all those guys are signing non-disclosure agreements, I'm sure. He's actually been in the stream before, which is kind of crazy. Dude, he could be in here now. He could be one of us, and we don't even know. But yeah, I think, like, some core issues with the game, right? Like, server instability, or, like, how the monetization is handled. I think you could probably point those kinds of things towards like Netmarble, just for like trying to save a quick buck or make a quick buck, or telling Kabam they need to because they need to meet certain quotas. I think as far as like champion design and stuff though, I think a lot of that is probably more internal Kabam problem. Although, I mean, champion designs can also be influenced by need to make money, so. But we can only speculate, right? We don't actually know, like, the inner workings of Kabam. A lot of like, I have a couple buddies in, like, software development, and just talking to them about, like, the flowchart and, like, the hierarchy, where how everything works in their companies is completely different. Some companies just operate differently. So, I mean, I can only make statements on what I know. And what I know is companies like Netmarble or like Activision, they're always willing to put monetary gain above game and player health and satisfaction. But it's just business, as it were. Heck yeah, join the 1 rank 4 in every class gang, Samir. I respect it. I'm like actually getting like pretty excited for the compensation. I feel like it'll be pretty good. The one thing that has me like slightly concerned, that it probably is this way, but they didn't really mention if like what the reward tiers would be. Hopefully like Valiant gets their own. Be kind of a bummer. I think Travis Hunter has had like a good week. That whole Jaguars offense is not the greatest right now though, Walrus. From what I understand. I've seen a lot of people on like social media and stuff, a lot of like fantasy football gurus to kind of like try to buy low on Brian Thomas Jr. But I haven't heard a lot of people mention Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter might be a good pickup for like the end of the year, or like if you're in a dynasty league, then he'd be good to pick up now for next year. But yeah. And I don't think he's really played much defense. I think they've pretty much had him lining up on offense. Maybe today I can go grind the daily quest and level up some 4 stars. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, no worries, man. Sorry I can't tell you, like, more. It does seem as well that the Jaguars have been fairly run heavy this year. Dem Jaguars. Dude, I thought Trevor Lawrence was going to be an actual god in the NFL. He's been pretty disappointing. No 7-star Starkey? Rip? Wait, what? Wait, what happened, Spidey? The voices, they are so loud? playing Black Ops 1? Jaguar the fashion company? Nah, dude, the car, actually. Neither, Walrus. I am just an idiot who decided to cheer for the Miami Dolphins, and it stuck. Oh, dude, actually, I need to go open those. Thanks for reminding me, Spidey. You guys think we should go crack open those Valiants? Oh, we got everyone here? Well, not everyone, but a decent amount of people here. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh my gosh, imagine? Nah, probably not. Probably not. Although I did tell MSD when he was in the stream yesterday to put in a good word for me with the Kabam higher-ups. Tell him to tweak the numbers so I can get Spider-Ham. So who knows? See if he came through. I have not. I don't watch like regular TV. Yo, Charles, what's up, man? How you doing? Have any of you guys got lucky on those free crystals we got today, by the way? Any 7 stars for you guys? But yeah, I just had like I didn't really have any ties to any sort of like professional sports team. And I really enjoy not fitting a mold, you know? I like to be different, and I thought that Miami Dolphins could be different. And they were too different, I will say. You pulled a 7-star OG Iron Man? That's a really good pull, Walrus. Also, what's up, TJ? How you been, man? Ooh, Nick Fury's in there? Okay, dude, I don't even care about Starkey. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna hit this milestone, and then we'll go crack those open. That can also give people more time to join the stream. Hey, Zemo, you're gonna be needing those resources, though, when you, Okay, wait. Zemo, if the compensation has a Titan Nexus, are you gonna open it? I know you're in save mode, but with a Nexus? Like, come on, your odds of Zemo. Dude, Apoc's in there, too? Oh, man. I've never wanted to get luckier on a Valiant. Oh, yeah. No bias. I can't imagine where the bias would come from, Spidey. That is true. Yeah, well, Nick Fury needs the dupe, for sure. He's not being given away, Wolverine. There's gonna be so few people that get him. Dude, 5 Titan Nexuses? Oh my gosh. You'll have Karate Mike open it? Dude, you gotta record that. That would be sick. That would actually be so awesome. That's funny. Or like, you find the camera for the live stream, you know, hold your phone up over the camera and then open it so everybody can see it. Nah, then you'll get thrown out. Actually, don't do that. No, knowing your luck, Spidey, it'll be like Joaquin, Dazzler, and like Gentle. Or maybe that will be my Nexus, in which case I would probably take Sigs on Gentle. I want Carolina or Spider-Woman. Jean Grey is a good prestige champ, though. You had a Zola sandwich? That sounds good. Probably a little crunchy though. I don't know, man. I was talking a little bit about it yesterday, Walrus. I'm a little bit worried about it, but with the kind of blowback and their new refined process, who knows? Maybe they're safe. Alrighty, let's go crack open those crystals and get actually nothing, shall we? Or who knows? Maybe I'm being too negative. Maybe I need to be positive. We're gonna go absolutely cook. We're gonna get us a 7-star Nick Fury and a 7-star Apocalypse. You guys just wait and see, okay? Just you wait and see, chat. If I get a 7-star Nick Fury, I will weep. I will weep openly. Like a little boy who lost his mom in a grocery store. If I can find the crystals, geez. Are they? They're probably in the shards or special tab, huh? I really wish we could filter crystals by recent. It's infuriating. There it is. Alright. You guys think we'll get a 7-star? Let's see who's actually in here. We got... Oh, it's 5 to 6-star versions. Oh, dude, come on. Let me get a 7-star Doom, you scaredy cats. So, the one we care about, Mr. F, Black Panther, Iron Fart, Invisible Woman, Mr. Sinister, Iron Man Infinity War, Professor X, Shuri, ooh, MODOK, that would be a good dupe. Zola, Infinity Man, Hulk, Spider-Man Classic, Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, Nick Fury, Rocket Raccoon? Just kidding. Apocalypse and Leader. I predict nothing but 5 stars from this. You guys are optimistic, predicting 6 stars. Oh, dang, G. Alright, let's see what we got. Crystal numero uno. Who's my first 5-star going to be coming to the roster, guys? I'm going to say Doc Ock. Dr. Octavius himself. Champion of rock, paper, scissors. All right, Shuri, but it's a 5-star. I'm half right so far. Oh boy, why do I even open these? I never get anything from them. Gotta pop the other one? No, we have to spin for dramatic effect, Spidey. We always spin the crystals, brother. Popping is it's too boring for me. I gotta watch the reel, the spinner. Build up the suspense a little, you know? 7-star Nick Fury. Come on, man. I deserve it. Nope. Professor X, man. Rip. Well, there's always next time, guys. Our Crystal Luck Lady has been abysmal. Been very not good. I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't put more of those crystals in the milestones for this. Unless there are, and I didn't click on enough of them. But they're pretty much all 1 6-stone or 7-star shards. Unless there's some that aren't. To be fair, it's bad on pops too. It's just bad all around. Just bad all around. See, like, well, actually, no, I'm not gonna pop. You get them in the login calendar? Oh, okay. I didn't look. Is there a special login calendar? Oh, there is. Oh, cool. Like, give me some more victory shields. I'm for it. sicko mode, dude. Do we get those every single week? Oh, we do. How nice. Cool. All right, so I have 4 more shots. Outlook still not good, but it's more possible. Have a better chance getting a 7-star from this than I would those other Valiants. I wish they would update the login calendar for Valiant players a little bit. Just a little bit. What is 8,000 gold doing for me, you know? Just a thought. I think they should have more of these in the Valiant calendar, dude. Give me more special Valiant crystals. Like, do away with, you could do away with this. I would prefer that over a 6-star champion. I don't need. Anyway. Just, random thoughts. No, they could never have a chance at a 7-star, Samir. You can get a 7-star from the daily crystal. Maybe that's what you're thinking of? Mayhaps. But you probably just get used to the previous calendar. It's weird, like you become Valiant and it feels like directly like a downgrade. Even though it's not. Because you're guaranteeing the 6-star this time. It feels kind of like a waste in a way. I know, Puffy, it's rough out there, dude. Hopefully that gets better, though. I don't know if you saw the forum post that went out, like, probably an hour ago at this point. But they did announce with the next season that they're going to be implementing, Aw, man, I wish he didn't get Spider-Ham. That's a bummer. Anyway, they're going to be implementing ranked and unranked. Dude, Charles, I don't know if the math works out or not, but the ISO bricks that you can claim every day for free in the store, if you sell those, you might make more than the daily login calendar gives you. Oh, man. Not the best draft for me, guys. Oh, well. I also wasn't paying that much attention, but I don't think it's very good. Yo, Stad, what up, man? Let's put Yelena down. Bullseye. Could a Hitmonkey kill him in the time? Probably not. Dude, Wolverine, that's why I hate playing in Gladiator Circuit. It feels so punishing to lose when you, like, work your way up that high. It's like, no wonder everybody parks. Because if you lose and you have, like, the misfortune of going up against a whale, it hurts. It just sucks. You know? Oh, I guess I can passive stun Bullseye. Oof, that's a bummer. Jean Grey's heavy attack takes a little too long. Oh, and I don't have my shield, so I don't get the passive stun. Big depression. No, dude. How does the AI know, dude? He's cracked out of his mind. Oh, well. Kindred always do be annoying, man. Yeah, I do wish it was, like, less punishing to lose. That would also make me play Battlegrounds maybe a little bit more. It only bothers me because I'm actually, like, a really competitive person at heart. I work really hard to not be competitive at things, but still, like, certain things are kind of a gut punch to me. I don't know if anyone else out there feels the same way, but I'm feeling okay, Abyss. It's just, it's words, though, you know? Like, you can do PR, like, speech like that all you want. Just give me actions, you know what I mean? That's where I'm at. And it's a bummer he has Spider-Woman and Spider-Ham. Yeah, it is really even in Victory Track, like I know you lose only 1 medal per loss or whatever, but it can be super annoying. We got a 5 out of 5 defender here, boys. Dude, big yellow numbers. Agreed. Yeah, good luck beating that big guy. Imagine putting a Spider-Verse champion down on defense in this meta against Venom. That's crazy. Yeah. I'd say Venom's a pretty quick fight too, Samir. Venom is him. Yeah, Venom, dude, honestly, like with Rich Get Richer, a lot of the fights you ever would take Venom in, like people that are susceptible to bleeds, they can like pretty much never throw a special and be dead in like 5 seconds, it feels like. It's crazy. Oh yeah, being able to heal would be nice, Abyss. Oh, dude, he's got a rank 4 Mr. Moo! I love this guy. Sentinel as well? Oh, heck yeah, dude. I gotta ban him, though. I'm gonna ban his Zola, too. Dude, he banned Yelena. He must really not like Yelena. Oh, crap. I can't remember. Do I have Dazzler in my deck? I'm actually not sure. I mean, Serpent is not that big of a deal. I don't know if I actually need Nefaria. I'll take Nefaria anyway. I gotta buy the other deck setup and name it Hit Like. That's not a bad idea, Wolverine. Not a bad idea. Now this guy does have Onslaught, I believe. I'm glad you noticed. Nobody really comments on my deck name. I think it's pretty funny. Get Serpent out of there. Serpent is not that troublesome with Count Nefaria in the mix. Venom is not going to do much, I think, in this matchup. Unfortunately. Oh, I did get Dazzler, though, but I didn't actually end up needing her. Yeah, why not? Actually, Dazzler would be a good draft there, but High Evolutionary is kind of fun. I only drafted Jack just for Onslaught. Domino. Oh, that's right. No, Venom does do Enchantress. I've actually done that fight many a time, actually. I'm actually, like, skeptical. Like, somebody probably reported me at some point. I did it in, like, 20 seconds. It was, actual madness. I love it when my enemy gets, free willpower. It's my favorite, by the way. No! What a bad time to evade. Classic Domino. Of course. I don't think that's enough. No! Oh, wait. Hello? She's afraid of the special 3? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that, Samir. They make your rank 4 APOC the boss? Dude, you should be flattered, Abyss. Alright. This guy's gonna take a while. I'll probably check Discord right now. Yeah. Dude, that guy is a rank 4 Iceman, though. That's pretty sick. Are you trying to snipe me? Kidding. Oh, dude. Sentinel continues to be an absolute demon on defense, man. I bet he puts down his Enchantress. Get the High Evolutionary, man. Dust. Oof. Isn't she armor break immune? She might be armor break immune. I honestly can't remember. I don't know. Let's just use Nefaria for funsies. I genuinely can't remember. I think she is. If not, oh well. I really don't care. I'm mostly here to read chat, not try hard in battlegrounds. Okay, she's just got poison, shock, and bleed. It just feels like, you know, somebody made out of dust would be armor break immune. Maybe I'm reading too into that, though. Oh, well. Also, I need to parry that last hit on her special one. There we go. Dust the Goat. She's a very strong champion. Alright, not bad. We'll give this guy the hearts. Respect, man. High evolutionary. So good, dude. Vibranium. Sorry, that was me ascending to Vibranium, guys. Oof, we're so close on another Titan. Okay. Also, question. I'm thinking of playing another game tonight. I don't want to play Battlegrounds for the next 2 hours. So I'm thinking we move to Rocket League in like a little bit. We'll give this game a little bit longer. Unless some other like spicy MCOC stuff happens. I guess I could go watch Vega's like video. Forget it, you're quitting Battlegrounds? I don't blame you, Puffy. I really don't. I don't blame you. Rocket League, yeah. Samir, I feel like I maybe got you back into like an unhealthy habit of yours or something. I'm a little worried. But of course you would be invited. I think like soon too, because like MCOC has been a little bit of a slog the last few days. Just between like Arena the last few days and like not getting anything new today. Next week, I think we're going to be eating good. Next week is when all the good stuff will drop. Alrighty. Who do I not want to fight of this, guys? Let's ban Spider-Woman because she's too fast. I will also ban... I don't know, man. Ban his Werewolf by Night. Just for fun. He's so tanky. And then ban Havoc for fun. Oh, I wouldn't say it's falling off. I think it's yo, Rocket League, I'm there. Okay, Tim. Yeah, we'll probably switch in like a match or two, so stick around so you know when to join. We could play fours with me, you, Samir, and WAP. Assuming they're all down for it. Rank 3 Sable? Yeah, I'm interested. I thought about banning Sable. That's like a champion you don't see that much. Who'd he draft? He drafted Jean Grey? Venom's not gonna do too much for me here. I took Nefaria in case he got Serpent, which he did, so I'm glad. Or I took Nefaria. I'm almost still tempted to take Venom, but we'll just take Storm, I guess. How are you supposed to get resources without battlegrounds? Get in like a higher level alliance. That would be my advice. Ooh. Okay, if you're using Serpent for that, I'll just bust out Nefaria and we'll do the same fight we just barely did. We know we can do it. It's not fast, but we know we can. I've just increasingly started to like not take Battlegrounds seriously. And it's helped a lot, not gonna lie. I used to feel really, like, especially on stream, I used to feel really pressured to, like, win or be good. But now I've noticed I just enjoy talking to the chat a lot more. I've like, started to make it, like, kind of arena-esque. At least for me. That's helped a lot. Dude, you got Quicksilver today? That's freaking awesome, man. Welcome to the Quicksilver having club. Proud of you. You got Red Skull? Oh my gosh, you guys are getting lucky today. Really good pulls all around, guys. That incinerate should be enough. Yep. Again, not fast, but pretty safe. To be fair, Count Feria is safe for a lot of things. You'll get there, Abyss. Just like I will one day pull Spider-Ham. You just need Yelena, then you're quitting Battlegrounds. I mean, that's where you would use Yelena, though, is in Battlegrounds. Hopefully he throws down Jean Grey on defense. I'm just gonna burn Kindred. I know he'll use Nefaria and like mop the floor with him, but... Ooh, Spider-Ham? Now I'm actually wishing I would have drafted... Now I'm actually wishing I would have drafted Venom. Although there's no way he would put Spider-Ham down on defense for Venom. Maybe I let Spider-Ham kill me, you guys. As like a sacrifice. That might be a strat, actually. I have to use a special one, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. I'm actually playing this like an idiot. That's gonna hurt. No, I thought I could get the Dex in time. Tragic. Oh well. This is definitely an L matchup. Don't take notes. I'm actually though, this is on purpose. I'm trying to show you guys how not to play Cold Obsidian. Yeah. Well, I mean, I am healing though. This is actually a genius. Right? Oh, shoot, he's on... wait, I looked at chat at the wrong time. Oh, so there we go. The sacrifice to the ham. Now we're gonna pull him from a crystal, guys. You went to the toilet and you see this creature crawling in your window? Wait, is there a picture attached to that? Did you have a spider infestation, Samir? Put Jean Grey on defense. Do it. I also will put Jean Grey on defense. And it will be a Bastion versus Jack-o'-lantern fight. A rank 2 Jack versus a rank 3 Bastion. I think Bastion probably wins this, but whatever. Dude, I am glad, like, I don't live in Australia. No shade to people in Australia. But, dude, I've seen some pictures of some of the spiders you guys have to deal with. Ain't no way. You couldn't pay me. No way. Well, oh, yeah, I forgot about the one node. I have no doubt in my mind I would win this fight if Jack was rank 3, by the way. I mean, we might still win. Give myself some credit. Yeah, we got it. Oh, that's good that we won after the colossal meltdown with Cold Obsidian. Duke Tolk, Duke's Jug, Scott Sam Wilson got Ham. Ugh. Silver Sable, Ma, and Night Thrasher and Cold. Solid, dude. Yeah, it's looking like a double Rooski. A double Rooski. Now we can unmute him. Oh my gosh. He's bad at this game? Bastion is reverse control immune, no? I'm pretty sure that fight should have gone better for him. Huh. Is it Rocket League time? Do you want it to be, Samir? Your MCOC has been lagging? Tim, maybe your PC is updating. You may want to check that. I haven't had any problems. None whatsoever. Also, getting this emote's really fun. You would love it to be? Ah. Are you guys down? If I switch to Rocket League, you guys aren't gonna ditch me, right? You guys will follow along? Dang, I wish we could get there, chat. That'd be a colossal waste of marks, though. Oh, you have to update? Rocket League updates are quick, though, Samir. Oh, I do need to spend some glory. I'm like... I think I'm almost full on glory. Although... Were they updating the glory shop and the battlegrounds shop update in their live stream on Friday? You guys know? I know it's around this general time they were like looking at those to update. Does anybody know if we have official like it's gonna be in like next week's patch? Not on your terrible Wi-Fi? Dude, I tell you what, it's so worth it, Samir. Just get like a 100-foot long Ethernet cord, like they have them. String that sucker through your house, wherever you gotta take it. Totally worth being wired into your internet. Plug it into the router or the wall if you have like a port in your wall. It's a little bit ghetto, but that's what I did for the longest time. You can buy little hooks too if you want to string it above like the ceiling, so that it's a little more incognito. You had one, but your dogs chewed it. Oh, dude. Yeah. So maybe keep it elevated is the play. Like you can get little like hooks. I don't know if I might have ones in this room I'm in, but that basically imagine a pirate hook with like a nail, right? That goes in right here. You punch it into the wall and then you loop the cable on the hook. You could always do that. But I don't know if you're in a place where you could put holes in your wall like that and stuff. Some parents or landlords, depending on which you have, can be a little bit finicky with that kind of stuff. No, I actually probably just need to invest in celestial alloy, which is a phrase I never really planned on saying. Alloy in general. Actually, maybe we'll go take a look at our relics real quick, guys. See what we can rank up. Okay, they're called clips, yeah. They sell them at plumbing stores. I know that. I used to deliver plumbing stuff. They're not specifically for wires, though. The ones for plumbers use are for PEX. It's like a kind of pipe. But you could definitely multi-purpose use them. Yeah, I actually haven't looked at ranking relics up in a minute. I wonder if I can do any. What rank up? What am I missing? Oh, tier 3 basic. How do I get that? I could rank up some 5-star relics, though. I just don't think that would quite be worth the investment yet. This one's not bad, though. Because I think the 5 stars will, like, probably aren't good to invest in. Because the StatCast are probably going to push them out eventually. Or, like, 6-star Battlecast. I think I would want to rank up a Battlecast first. So I think I will wait until I get another tier 3 basic alloy. But that won't stop me from ranking up, like, the lower levels. Because these aren't going to use... Oh, those ones will use tier 3 basic. Humana. It's 9 gig, which on your Wi-Fi would be about an hour. Wait, you're a plumber? Samir, nice. Dude, I'm actually... Okay, Samir, I'm actually thinking about going into that trade. Would you recommend it? I've talked to a few people... and they've told me that, in their opinion, that's the best trade. I mean, obviously, they're really biased. The people I talked to were plumbers, but some of them were people that have done, like, pretty much all the different trades. Yeah, I think, like, as far as, like, ranking up, like, relics goes, I think it's probably best to focus on 5-star, or 6-star StatCast, and then 6-star Battlecast, and then work your way down. Prioritizing Battlecasts because they have unique abilities where the StatCast only like modify a stat, which in my opinion is probably slightly less value. Unless you have a 7-star StatCast, obviously, but you'd say so. Like, okay. It's also dependent on where you are, but would you say you make a pretty good amount of cash? Yeah, I know it's a really shallow thing to ask. But that's probably my biggest concern. Like I've heard there's pretty good money in it though. Depends on how good you specifically are. I like to think like I have a pretty intellectual mind and I feel like I'm more of a quality kind of guy. I feel like I could excel. I'm also like a bigger build, you know? Like I could carry bathtubs and toilets and stuff. And I'm like, disclaimer, before I used to deliver plumbing parts to plumbers, I installed appliances. So other than like actually have it like seeing poop, which is like probably people's biggest concern with plumbers, I've seen it all, man. Like I've been in some seriously nasty houses. None of that really bothers me that much. Like I am not opposed to getting my hands dirty. And like, too, like, you can also, like, if you're independent, just not take those jobs, you know? But I have talked to some electricians, Wolverine. My concern with, like, being an electrician is, where I live, the winters can get pretty cold. And I think plumbing in the cold might be better than being an electrician. Because you don't have to use as many, like, fine motor skills if you're a plumber. To make the real money, you want to get into the gas side of it. That's interesting. I know it's not the same thing, but when I did install appliances, my favorite thing actually of that job was installing gas appliances. I know that's like really easy. You just put a fitting on, hook up the gas hose and stuff. For some reason, the people I worked with were always really scared to do it though, but I actually enjoyed it. So maybe I could do that. Also, like, one thing I like to think... Also, sorry there's zero gameplay you guys are currently watching. For those of you that came here for gameplay. Here, I'll, like, hop into AQ so you have something to look at. But also, like, streaming especially, and then before that, I feel like I'm a pretty personable guy. And so I kind of think, like, were I to go the independent route, where I'm, like, my own boss and stuff, I have a lot of in-home and like customer like interaction experience. You know what I mean? Like, especially with my history of jobs where I'd like install appliances and stuff. That was like my favorite part of that job, honestly, is just talking to people and getting to know them. Which is basically just like what I like about this, like live streaming. Be independent under a company. So, okay, tell me if this game plan would work. Obviously, you don't know which state I live in, but my current idea, if I were to go that way, is I think I would want to sign as like an apprentice under like a bigger mainstream company, because then they would pay for my schooling. Once that's done, I don't know if I would want to become a master plumber or not. I think I would be cool, and there's more money in it. But yeah, just like let them, like use them to like learn some stuff and have them pay for my schooling. Not that trade school's that expensive in the first place, but if they're willing to foot the bill, I'm down. And then after that, maybe move to like a more independent contractor kind of like business where it's just a couple of guys, or start my own business. Work for a company, and then when you have an excess of free time, do your own jobs. That's another option. Like, I could have like my own like side hustle, like installing like water heaters or something. I know some people do that. That's what some of the plumbers were telling me. Yeah, reputation. But again, that's where I think like I could thrive, right? Is because I feel like I'm just maybe that sounds kind of self-righteous, but I feel like I'm just a nice, personable guy, and like what if it came to stuff like that, I'd be good for it. At least I hope so. Venom is such a fun champion. This is honestly my favorite rank 4 right now. Minus Nefaria. Yeah, reputation is important though. Like, they really mean like bend over backwards in like fields like that. But also, you could get into the contractor side. Like, maybe my business balloons enough to where I'm working on new builds, and then you don't have to worry as much about customer interaction. Although then you're more worried about like getting like checked off and stuff, like passing inspection. I don't know, man. I think in-house work would be my favorite to do though, because I really like the one-on-one. Also, everyone else in the chat, like I said, I'm sorry, we're just casually discussing my potential future. Just about being dedicated. That's a dude, yeah. my worry is that I would put all this time into it and then like find out I don't enjoy it as much as I hope I would enjoy it, and that would kind of demotivate me a little bit. You know what I mean? As far as like independent work and like drive. Also, guys, I think we're gonna swap over to Rocket League. So if you could stick around, that'd be awesome, and drop a like. I know I usually only do this kind of stuff on Fridays, but we got nothing new today. Like, there's just nothing to do right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and move over. WAP, if you are here, Samir, Authentic Square, if you guys want to boot her on up, that would be awesome. And I'll see you guys on the flip. I have to change, like, stream title and stuff. But yeah, Samir, I'm actually super glad you're a plumber, because that means you can answer all my plumbing questions. I did deliver to a guy one time. I delivered a couple boilers to him, and he seems to make a lot of money installing boilers. So maybe I need to do that. I don't know, man. I'm just like so indecisive with like everything, you know? To a fault. I mean, you guys have seen me try to make rank up decisions in MCOC. That's probably the only thing really halting me from like changing anything as far as that goes. I'm also worried I just wouldn't have time to stream, and I really don't want to give that up, you know? The channel has grown a lot lately, and it seems to only be getting faster. But also I'm not getting any younger, you know? Gotta figure something out. I need to make some more Rocket League thumbnails, you guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, this is for my own sanity kind of deal. If I might go mad, honestly. We were kind of killing though, to be fair, in Rocket League. Oh my gosh. Samir, that may not be the best idea. You're gonna be like stealing bandwidth. Okay, let me... Oh, what's this? Aw, man, they're giving away the Golden Cosmos? I already had that. Ooh. You guys like my car, though? How about that? We're rocking the Miami Dolphins car.
Yo, what up?
What's up, man? Let me DM WAP. I don't know where he's at. Samir's updating right now. Samir's absolutely goated at this game, by the way.
What rank is he?
Champ, I think, last. He hasn't played in a couple of years, but he hopped on with WAP and I the other day and was like crushing it. And he was like, dude, I'm rusty. And I'm like, yeah, right. You're hitting some BS hits all over. What do you mean? It was great. So yeah, just give us a minute. Rocking the 0-4 car? No, they're not 0-4, Spidey. They beat the Jets. They're 1-4. Good try though. Or 1-3. They're 1-3. Yeah, 1-3. Don't gas me up? Are you kidding me? You deserve it. You were cooking. What do you mean? You were absolutely smoking. I can't gas you up enough.
Mic test, mic test.
Now we got WAP in here.
Yo, what up, Wop?
My Rocket League is updating, but it's very fast.
Yeah, they did win, Spidey. Okay, it wasn't a snooze fest. It was a good game. Tyreek Hill died, basically. Who's echoing?
Like the new
WAP,
the
are you
Rocket
echoing?
League clip art.
Yeah, WAP, you're echoing. It's not new, it's old. I always use it for Rocket League. I need to make new thumbnails, though.
I'm echoing.
Yeah, I think I probably just hear myself through your stream, but I think you're good now.
Weird.
Samir thinks he's washed. I can't believe it. WAP, would you say
Rocket League
Samir
is
was
done
washed
updating.
when we played?
He was extremely washed. You had to carry
Shut
both of us.
up, dude.
We were both getting carried.
Just stop lying, bro.
It's not even a lie, man. I have the screenshots of your MVPs. I have proof.
You're so full of crap. Oh, dude. Yeah, I couldn't. Like, I was actually worried about it all day. I was like, dude, I don't think I can play MCOC the entire stream tonight. Genuinely. Just not a lot today. Here, I'll invite you. I'm already in a party with Tim.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed when I logged in today. I was like, geez, there's not really a lot new stuff.
Yeah. Updates
Yeah,
done? Cool.
it's because usually we have the new EQ today, but EQ had like been postponed a week because they had done the new edition.
That's right.
That's kind of funny. The like realm
Yeah,
event or
also-
whatever still comes out, but
Am I understanding this right? Or are these new crystals? They have a bunch of 7 stars that are like new.
they're not
Couldn't get
new.
before.
You could just only get them in like exclusive crystals or events. Like
Okay,
you
so
could get
none of
Nick
these things
Fury
you
and Stark
possibility.
Spider-Man, and you can get.
couldn't get before.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Stark
That being
Spider-Man was
said,
never in a
enjoy your
crystal
5
before,
stars
you know?
because that's how it is. Samir, did we not? You friended me in game, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said we can run a game really quick if we'd like.
Okay. Also, how do I get more of these crystals? The ones that...
You
got a
get
couple
them
of
from
today.
the login calendar, 1 a week for the
Oh,
next
that's
month.
right.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the only way?
Yeah, that we know of
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Unless they
There
give
could
us
be
some
more ways to
bonus
come.
stuff. Yeah,
I have a feeling there's going to be purchasable options. I feel like they
Oh,
just gave us
probably.
a taste.
They'll probably
and
throw
then-
them in like a $50 web store bundle or something.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Sinister is in this crystal. I know he was available before. I
Yeah,
just didn't get him.
everybody in there was. Yeah, Starkey is from the Necropolis, right?
Stark in hands.
I'm pretty
Starkey is
sure.
like the he wasn't in the Necropolis, but
He's in
the,
a crystal that was like exclusive champs.
He's in the CCP challenge, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's in a Karina thing.
And you could get a 7-star Nick Fury in Apocalypse before?
Yeah, from the Dark Phoenix crystals I was telling you about that were around right before you came back to the game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw those few champions and I was like, yo, 7 stars of those dudes? It'd be insane to get my hands on.
Yeah, it would be goated.
That was super sad that I missed out on getting a 7-star. Well, Mr. Sinister, I think, is one of the ones I wanted the most. Because I had just loved my 5-star when I had him. You remember?
Yeah, you're using him all the way into like Act 8 and 9, bro.
Yeah.
Psycho.
No, he carried me far. So I was like, getting a 7-star of him would be awesome.
It's just gross
then-
that like nodes that boost your attack boost his degen. It's so cheese.
Yeah. No, he cheeses a lot of fights. And he's also just straight up good, even for just normal fights. Like, he's a great champion. Anyways, and then I used to love using my Stark Enhanced Spider-Man on my like old account, you know? When I had
That's
a
it.
6-star of him.
Oh
I would not
wow,
mind
okay.
getting a 7-star.
Wow, the one time I could actually get the easiest high five. You don't go in the air, are you kidding me?
My bad.
Are you kidding me? Oh well. Yeah, on the bright side, at least tomorrow there'll be new arenas, so at least I'll have those to do. Maybe I'll play.
Yeah,
I'll probably play some more battlegrounds. Today was pretty good for that.
Those Spider-Man crystals that they're giving us 1 a week for, if they come out with like an offer to like let us buy them for units, I might have to spend my units on it. I don't know.
Oh shoot! Nice.
I'd be tempted for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably a crystal they would throw in the Cyber Monday deals. I would not be surprised to see those as just like a bonus kind of item. Nah, I'm not gonna hit that. I'm gonna go bump the goalie instead, or bump him to death.
That's kind of bump.
Right. Oh, karma.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow, that scared the crap out of me, dude. I thought that was an own goal. Oh, that's in, by the way. Nice. Also, rip headphone users. I'm sorry. Maybe turn your volume down a little bit while I'm playing Rocket League. Samir, you need to,
It's behind me.
I don't know, maybe... I really think you need to invest in like a big Ethernet cord and then hang it up. I think that's the play.
I had bought like 100-foot Ethernet cord.
Oh, it's the... Yeah. Honestly, once I went from wireless to wired, I never wanted to go back.
Yeah.
Oh, what an unlucky bounce. Are you kidding?
Good save.
So I feel kind of laggy for some reason. Huh. Nice shot.
It works. Did you ever watch that Jaguar commercial?
No.
That ad? Elon Musk, he like made a tweet after the commercial came out, and he's like, I thought this company was about cars.
Oh no.
It's literally just like people like dressed up in like a fashion show, like in like red, blue, pink, different colors, like walking down like a red carpet, and it's like Jaguar. It's like,
Hey, I'm actually lagging
unique.
something fierce. If it doesn't fix, I may have to restart my game.
But like, there's not even like any car advertisement. It's just like it looks like a fashion, like a Louis Vuitton commercial.
That's an interesting choice.
Those can work, Samir. Just make sure you're the only one connected to it. I've tried playing off of an extender before, and it was kind of brutal. Yeah, my game is like feeling like a PowerPoint right now. This is less than ideal.
Yeah.
You'll get used to it. No problem.
I'll just pretend like I'm
like-
playing on like a Xbox 360 or something.
Because like since that ad had went out, Jaguar's only sold like 100 cars. It's been like a massive failure.
Yeah, I didn't really know that Jaguar was like even still around, to be honest.
Yeah, I was.
I used to love the old Jaguars. They're very clean cars.
Dude, I'm definitely restarting my game after this. Hold on, is there anything I can close? Close that. That's not gonna help though. Oh no!
That was an insanely good pass. Right to him.
I would have saved it if I was in the game. I'm sorry. That's on me. Just don't count on me to get any clutch saves.
All good.
This is really jarring. Oh my gosh. I wonder, it's got to be like streaming related. I've never had Rocket League play this poorly. But also, like, this game kind of has sucked lately in a lot of different ways, so.
Yeah, I'll say it.
Just wait, they're gonna port it into Fortnite. Like, why do you think they changed a lot of the
this game if that happened.
a lot of the things to XP challenges? That's how it is in Fortnite. Just so it can integrate easier. I'm sorry if anything I hit is bad. This is horrid.
Just unlock the Fortnite Battle Pass by playing Rocket League.
Yeah, dude, actually, that would be sick, because then I wouldn't have to, like, split my
Actually play
time.
Fortnite.
What? Well, I want to play Fortnite
I can
still.
get the Fortnite
I still
skins
like
without
Fortnite.
playing Fortnite.
Oh, finally. Okay,
entertainment.
I'm gonna go restart my game.
For sure.
All good.
It's so weird. Oh, you kicked me? How dare you?
I didn't want you to break the party.
The disrespect. So
My bad.
rude. It's probably we just have somebody trying to hack me. You know, that's because I'm such a big streamer. They're trying to DDoS me
Did
or
what
whatever.
needed to be done
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's
from the
happening.
party.
It's a common
So
problem.
should I talk about my job on your stream, or is that something I should avoid?
Probably
for some
not,
reason?
because your job is political in nature.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you would consider it political or not, but I thought maybe. So like, you know.
I mean, I think there's probably adults in the chat that would be fine with it, personally, or like be able to handle it, you know?
What type of job is it? Like,
Should I say?
I mean, it might be a job that
Oh.
people flame you for because you're a bad guy.
I mean-
I'm a bad guy. I think that's
Well,
a little far.
I know, I'm just saying that's the wide net they might cast upon you and your job.
Right.
So
you don't have to say who you work
Caution
for.
to
Like,
the
you just I work as like a senator or something. You know, like it doesn't mean what type of senator. Like,
Yeah. I work for the government.
exactly. That's how's that.
Tim is the government.
Government's bad.
And, yeah, the government is bad.
Government's bad, okay?
We had the shutdown happen today, but they're still making me work.
Wow,
I'm
you're
not
too
thrilled about.
essential, dude.
Yeah.
Victim of your own success. Ugh. Tim is
So
a
I gotta
secret
work for
agent.
no money, which is super fun.
Tim is a secret agent. Now you guys know the secret's out.
Yep.
Hopefully Rocket
Yep.
League doesn't lag. If it does, maybe I just end stream, which would be a big bummerama, but I don't know why it's being all... Hold on, let me maybe I'll go into like a training, like a free run.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it till like December,
No,
and I'm
it's
gonna
still
decide if I'm gonna
slow. What
retire
the
or
heck?
not.
Retire from MCOC?
I think so.
Okay,
It just
my
takes up
game
so
is
much
still
time.
so slow. I mean, I scored. But no one wants to watch that. Hold on. Change quality down to like performance instead of high quality. No, what in the hey? I wonder if it has something to do with what is it, like Windows 11 this month?
That would
Or
suck.
it's just
Very well might be.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, now is it getting better? What in the world? Samir, are you DDoSing me right now? Just kidding. Dude,
I was playing Rainbow Six yesterday, and a guy was like, "Yo, man, where are you from?" And then immediately he got muted, and it popped up with like, he's been banned for like suspected inappropriate behavior or something like that.
Spooky.
I got unmute him. It was hilarious, but like he was in a group chat with other people. So like, I guess R6 doesn't want people asking where you're from. Like
I
that
mean,
was
a
like
lot of
code word
online
or something that
games.
just immediately is a ban phrased.
That's how a lot of Discords are.
It's an 18+ game. You would expect it to have like,
Okay,
you know.
I think.
Your graphic driver.
Are they updated? I mean, they weren't the last time I played, and it didn't matter, so. It might just be one of those like, hey, restart your computer kind of deals. So here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna just end stream early today, guys. Samir, if you want to DM me on Discord, we can coordinate some Rocket League, but I think I need to restart my computer. So I'll just go.
That's a rip.
Yeah, I'll just end the stream today. It's fine. I mean, it's like when I switch to Rocket League, the viewership drops anyway because people are here from.
Goodbye, stream. Au revoir.
Anyway, yeah, I like if you just want to DM me on Discord, Samir, or like let me know when you're on or whatever.
Paka means goodbye in Russian.
Thanks anyone who watched. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your day. Whatever.